Hey guys, okay, so we have been working last week on author's purpose and then their message in the story. We took some notes about what kind of purposes an author might have for writing. We talked about some different themes or messages they could be trying to teach us in their stories. And we read a lot from Patricia Polacco last week. Yesterday we focused on an article about how to make rock candy, which was totally different than any of the stories we read from Patricia Polacco. And today I thought, since it is Freedom Week, then I thought we would celebrate by reading this story called I Pledge Allegiance. And then I want you to kind of think about, as we're reading, why would an author write this book? And are they trying to teach us some kind of message? All right. And how is this different than our rock candy article? Okay. And did the author have the same purpose behind writing them, or is it something different? Okay. So how are they similar and how are they different? And you might see a lot of similarities, or maybe you might see a lot of differences as you read, or as I read. Now, as I'm reading, I want you to have some notebook paper so that you can practice your annotation symbols. So as I'm reading, if something surprises you, you can pause the video and you can make your little symbol and write what surprises you. Okay, if something is a new word for you, you can write the word and circle it. I know you can't write on this book, but you can still practice annotating on notebook paper. All right? Always keeping in mind, why did the author write this book? And what are they trying to teach me? All right, this is called I Pledge Allegiance. It's by Pat Mora and Libby Martinez. Okay, so our book starts out with our pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, that is a great multisyllabic word, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. She looks so happy to go to school today. I love it. All right. On Monday, when I get to school, my teacher, Mrs. Adams, asks, "Did your great-aunt pass her test?" "Yes," I say. "She is very smart." I tell my class all about my great-aunt. She is 80 years old, and my family calls her Lobo, which means wolf in Spanish. She calls us her Lobitos, her little wolves. Lobo studied very hard. She learned all about America. "That's wonderful," said Mrs. Adams. "Libby's great-aunt passed her citizenship test." My teacher claps. My class and I clap too. See, she's thinking. This is her little thought bubble. On Friday, Mom and I will go with my great-aunt to a special place. She will say the Pledge of Allegiance, and she will become a citizen of the United States. She is going to practice all week, so she won't make any mistakes. We are going to practice the Pledge of Allegiance this week too, says Mrs. Adams. On Thursday, Libby can lead us in saying the pledge, so she will be ready for her great-aunt's special ceremony on Friday. Will you do that, Libby? Yes, I say. I like being in front of the class. I hope I can remember all of the words. Look at her flag. Oh, you can't see it. Look at her flag she's drawing. That's pretty good. Mrs. Adams says, long ago in 1892, a man named Francis Bellamy wrote the Pledge of Allegiance. He hoped that girls and boys would promise to be good citizens. Now, let's all read the pledge together. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. My teacher points to one of the words, indivisible, she says. It's a big word. That's what I said. Huh? It means that there are 50 states, but we are all one country. Okay, so when you can't, it's in means not. So not divisible. So you can't divide us because we're all one country. After school, my teacher gives my great aunt a big congratulations hug. On the way home, I told Lobo that my class is practicing the pledge all week. On Thursday, I will have to say it in front of everyone, I say. I'm a little nervous. Let's practice together, she says, and squeezes my hand. I think it's important, that little hand squeeze right there. It does mean something. At home, Lobo and I helped Mom make enchiladas. Mom says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, a special day. Ready to practice, Lobo? I ask after dinner. Lobo reads the pledge, and then she and I say it together for Mom and my kitten, Gloria, my gatita. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Lobo and I practice again on Tuesday night. When we say the pledge at school, we stand very straight like a tree, I tell her. We put our right hand over our heart. My teacher says the Pledge of Allegiance is very special. It's a promise you make with your heart. I like the words liberty and justice for all, says Lobo. We are promising to be fair to everyone. This country is like one big family, una familia, that works together to take care of people who need our help. That is what America did for me. Oh man, these look like all the little stuffed animals. I guess they're going to practice. On Wednesday night, Lobo and I say the pledge in front of my stuffed animals. They are very good students. I like being the teacher. Tomorrow, I will say the pledge in front of the whole class. Time for bed, says Mom. I ask Lobo to tuck me in and tell me a story. Cuento, maybe? Suento? I like Lobo's stories. Why do you want to be a citizen, I ask. Mi quiere? I was born in Mexico and went to school there, but the United States has been my home for many years. I am proud to be from Mexico and to speak Spanish and English. Many people are proud of the places where they were born or where they grew up. But a long time ago, when I was a young girl, my father wanted a safer place for us to grow up, and we came to the United States. The American flag, red, white, and blue, wrapped itself around me to protect me. Lobo tucks my blankets around me. The flag made me feel like this, she says, safe and warm. Lobo smiles and kisses my forehead. You will do just fine tomorrow, she says. On Thursday, Mrs. Adams says, Libby, would you like to lead our class in saying the pledge? I walk to the front of the room. Everyone is looking at me. I think of Lobo's smile. I stand up very straight and put my hand over my heart. I take a deep breath. Together we say, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At home, I tell my mom and Lobo that I remembered all the words. Lobo and I practice one more time. Mom claps and hugs us. On Friday, Lobo wears a new blue dress. Mom, Lobo, and I hold hands when we walk into a big room. There are so many people. A woman in a black robe stands at the front of the room. She looks like a judge on TV. We all sit down. Everyone is very quiet. The judge says, "Today is a happy day." She asks all the new citizens to stand. Mom whispers that I can stand with Lobo. The judge says, please place your right hand over your heart. Lobo and I stand very straight like trees. We put our hand over our heart. We smile. Then we both say, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. The end. It says, in loving memory of our dear Aunt Lobo and to all new citizens of the United States. Oh. So maybe they had an Aunt Lobo. Maybe this is based off a true story. Okay, so I want you to think about, why would the author want to share this story with us? What were they trying to teach us? Okay, and you're going to fill out the chart for me on the next page.